All right, as we talked about last segment, U.S. officials say that Russia may be plotting a quote-unquote false flag operation in which they would deploy chemical or biological weapons and then blame Ukraine for doing so. Now, Russia claims to have complied with international treaties calling for the elimination of these outlawed weapons. But the specter of chemical and biological warfare, like nuclear power, has been hovering over this conflict from the start and would really bring this whole thing to a new level. Joining me now is the Honorable Andy Weber. He's a senior fellow for the Council on Strategic Risk. He's also the former Assistant Secretary of Defense for Nuclear, Chemical, and Biological Defense Programs under President Obama. Thank you, sir, for being here. This is quite a heavy topic, and I'm really happy that we could get you. And I'm curious your thoughts initially. How could Russia use chemical weapons in a false flag operations? And I think, a lot of people here in the U.S. are very nervous about this. We've seen spikes in folks buying iodine pills. Just nervous that something like this could eventually reach domestic soil. Your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty grim. I think Russia's more likely to use chemical or biological weapons than nuclear weapons. Clearly, we have very good intelligence that they're planning to use either chemical or biological weapons. That has been revealed publicly to put them on notice and try to deter them, and also privately through our national security advisor to the Russian national security advisor, General Patrushev. They could use them in many ways. They could use them for assassinations against military and political leadership. They could use it to clear buildings. They could use it on the military battlefield. They could use it to go after bomb shelters because chemical agents can penetrate into buildings. So it is a hideous form of warfare. It's banned by international conventions. And should Russia cross that line, it would be absolutely barbaric and horrific.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't really understand how devastating biological and chemical warfare are. I want to play some sound. This is from one of Putin's former opponents, Navalny, who Putin went after. He targeted, and he was also a victim of some of this biological warfare. Take a listen, and then we'll talk about it.
They discovered Novichok, this nerve agent, in my blood, inside of body, on my body, and on this bottle from the hotel. So that's why we know that I was poisoned in the hotel, because well, it's just a pure speculation, because no one knows what happened exactly. But I think that when I was maybe put some clothes with this poison on me, I touch it with the hand, and then I sip from the bottle. So this nerve agent was not inside of a bottle, but on the bottle. So it's a new type of Novichok, which prove that unfortunately Putin have a developing new program of this chemical weapon, which is forbidden.
The Russians have said that they destroyed all these chemical weapons.
That's why actually they deny everything, because it means that they still have this Novichok. So it means they're not just violating with keeping it, they are continue to improve it.
So I think it's really striking when I remember watching that interview and hearing Alexei Navalny, who's an anti-corruption activist who Putin has targeted, how it impacted his body. Where do these chemical weapons come from, and how are countries able to get their hands on them when they have been outlawed?
Well, the ones that were used against Navalny and in Salisbury, England, against Colonel Skripal were developed in Russian secret military laboratories. Indeed, their use in peacetime in those two attempts is the smoking gun that they are violating the Chemical Weapons Convention, which prohibits making or stockpiling chemical weapons.
So this is taking away a bit from the Russia conflict, but it is a bit interesting because the United States is very much against chemical weapons, yet police use tear gas right here in America, which is considered a chemical weapon. So is this a bit hypocritical, perhaps, because we've seen tear gas used, particularly during the Black Lives Matter protests? I'm just curious your thoughts on the use of chemical weapons in law enforcement while we're telling other countries that they shouldn't use it. Really, nobody should use these, perhaps, but I'm curious your thoughts on that.
Well, there is a loophole in the Chemical Weapons Convention that allows the use of so-called riot control agents. So it's not illegal. However, if it's used in warfare, for example, if Russia were to use any type of chemical weapon, including common chlorine gas, against Ukraine, it would be a flagrant violation of the Chemical Weapons Convention.
Okay, you're the expert. I thought the Chemical Weapon Convention outlawed the use of riot control agents in, I guess you're saying in warfare, but not in law enforcement, perhaps. Got it. Well, very
Correct.
interesting point. We'll have to continue this conversation another time. Thank you so much for being here on the show. We're very nervous about all the chemical weapons that could potentially come. So don't make plans on Saturdays, because we'll definitely have to have you back, sir. The Honorable Andy Weber.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you, Tiffany.